Well, hello everyone. I am Lori Kutsch. Welcome back to another Makers with Heart Mystery Envelope Challenge. If you're not familiar with this, we are a group of 7 close to my heart consultants, and every month we send amongst each other a mystery envelope. It is always with the same items to every person, and we have some rules, and we each create something completely different with the items. So it's really fun to see everybody's thought process and what you can complete with the same things, but it'll be completely different. This month's envelope came from Dawn, and Dawn, you stretched me on this one. I love it though. Our rules this month are you may use white daisy, black, and or French vanilla as much as you want. Create a background paper using stamps on one of the above cardstocks or one of the enclosed colors, which will go through this, with any stamp set you choose. You may add stamped images and or sentiments from any stamp set. You may add stickers from the Christmas Story collection if you have them, or cut images from the Christmas Story digital art files. If you are cutting images, you may add any color cardstock you wish. If you need more gold shimmer trim or gold gems, you may add them as you wish. So what we received a strip of gold shimmer trim. We received some gold bling, and we received 3 pieces of paper. These are cut 4x6. These are from the Christmas Story Collection paper pack. So this is a double-sided piece. We got some cardstock, and I am the worst on colors, so forgive me that I don't know the colors of these. I could look it up, but I don't know them, and I apologize. So this is what we have to work with, and then we can use the rules that she provided. Now, I'm cheating a little bit, maybe. I'm not sure. She says if you're cutting images, you may add any color cardstock you wish. I am cutting images. I am not cutting images from the Cricket Story collection, but I'm cutting images. So I used some scarlet glitter paper. Dawn, don't be mad at me. I hope that's okay. So let's get started. Okay, so off camera, I did some cutting with my close to my heart die cut machine. I used the Circle Windows Slimline die cut. This is still available, and I used the papers that were provided, and I cut these 3 circles using the inside piece of this thin cut. Then I used the outside piece, and this is where I may have cheated and cut some scarlet glitter paper, which is going to go on the front of my thin line card base. I'm going to set this aside. Then I also used the Gnome for Christmas, and this came out last year, so it's not available any longer, but I used the Gnome for Christmas thin cuts to cut the bow, the present, and the tree. So we're going to stamp those. And then for my background stamping, we're going to use this little piece of branch. I don't know what it's called. It's from the Yuletide Carol Scrapbooking Workshop. Yeah, these are a little old. And then I'm going to use a dash of joy, and I'm going to use, it looks like little snowflakes, and then I believe this little thought background. So we're going to make those our backgrounds on our little pieces. So, and then we're going to color our presents. So to get started, let's stamp our presents and other little from the Gnome thin cut so that these can start. I always like to let the ink dry a little bit before I color on them. Oh, can't reach my inks. So I have a Christmas tree. If you follow my other stuff, you know I love the gnomes. So it's no surprise I have this gnome stamp set and I want to use it. So we have the little tree, and I will clean these off camera. And the present, and I'm sorry, the bow, and the present. So I have the bow. That one I'm not going to need to color. Should have stamped that another color. That's okay. And then the present. This one is also going to be a solid, but that's okay. We'll just color the tree. So I'm just putting these on there, so I will clean them later. So I'm going to set these aside. And now we're going to come into our background stamping. So for the one, I'm going to use, do I want to use that? That is the question, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to use these little snowflakes. Let me grab another block. I am going to stamp these little snowflakes in Capri. And I'm going to stamp them on one of the brown. And again, I'm sorry guys, I am the worst when it comes to names of our cardstocks. I know I should be better someday. And I'm just stamping it to cover the whole piece. So this is kind of random, making our own background. I'm gonna have to do some masking, it looks like, because I'm gonna have a little hole here. So I'm going to just grab a Post-it. And I'm going to cover up the stamps I already, or the snowflakes I already have there, because I don't want to double stamp on top of them. And then I'm just going to stamp right inside that open space. There. And then for the green piece, I'm going to use the pine, and I'm going to use, I was going to use this one, but I see there's a small one on here, the one we just used, the stamp set we just used, A Dash of Joy. So I think I'm going to use that one instead so I can get more stamping on here. So I'm going to use this one. I'm just going to randomly place them on there in different directions. There will be some going off the edge as well. You really, when you're random stamping, you just don't want, like rhyme or reason. Just do whatever. You don't have to have a set pattern. You absolutely can have a pattern if you want a pattern. You don't have to. And then I'm going to do a couple down here, like so. So now there's our second one. And I'm just putting these over here to clean later. Now for the third one, I was going to use, I said I was going to use these little dots. I think I'm still going to. And I'm going to do them in, what color shall we do? Should we do scarlet? Because we already did, we're using the scarlet glitter paper. So I'm going to use scarlet on these. I'm just going to come in and fill this in just like we did with the little snowflakes. And I'm going to put a piece of paper under it so I don't get ink all over my, which is totally fine. I'm picky like that. So these look like little cranberries. That is it for the stamping. Now we need to color our little tree. Because remember, our bow and our present are solid. So I'm going to grab this is Alpine Green. So I'm going to do the inside of all the little things on the tree in the Alpine Green. These are our Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend markers. And I'm using the mid-tone on this right now. I'm going to come back and do the bottom with the dark, I think. That's light. I'm going to do dark. I'm going to do the dark down here for these, the underside of the, it's kind of a little mushroom Christmas tree. And of course, we need some bulbs, and I'm going to add a bright pink because you know me, I love pink. I'm going to add some pink ornaments on here. I'm going to add a mid-tone one. Then we're going to add some blue, and I'm just picking random colors here. This is the blue turquoise. And I've got a light and a mid. And then let's do a purple. So I got hydrangea is this one. And so I'm gonna do light there. I'm gonna do mid here. And then I'll just go ahead and do the dark for this last one over here. Our mushroom needs a base, and so I'm using the earth brown, and I'm going to use the light, which is still very dark. Look at that. It's all right. And then of course we need a topper, and we've got gold. We have a gold yellow blend, and I'm going to, so that's mid and that's light. So I'm going to use the mid to do our star on top of our tree. I'm not really blending any of these in because it's such a small little piece, but that's okay. Now the next thing we do is assemble. So I'm going to stick our, I guess it's cheaters, what is this called? Cardstock, and I can't find any tape. There's some onto our card front. So I'm going to stick that down. Then I'm going to stick our random stamped pieces into the middle. I really, really, really like this one. And our Christmas tree is going to go on here. And I'm going to pop these down on here with some foam tape to give it a little bit of dimension. And these are just left over from shakers. You know I use these quite a bit when you follow my videos. If you have not yet clicked the subscribe button, I would be honored if you would. And then be sure and check out the other Makers with Heart mystery envelope challenges. We all release them on the 25th, so they're all available right now today. Now earlier in the month we also do a collaboration, and they start on the 10th, and then there's 7 days. Each day one of us release something, so check those out as well. Next we have the glitter shimmer trim, and grab a pair of scissors. I'm going to just dovetail the ends of these. Probably easier to do it this way. I've got ink all over my fingers. And then I'm going to, I know there's all kinds of cheater ways to start your shimmer trim, and I have not figured out any of them. I am not real good at getting these started. That's why I always have a tail on mine, so bear with me. I know, I think it was Katie, or was it Katie, that showed us a cheater's way a while back, and can't remember. I think it had to do with tape runner. Did it? Let's see. Well, I don't want to stick it on that. So I will just keep trying to. If I can just get in between it at some point, that would be fabulous. Holy cow. I am sucking at this today. Okay, well, I'm not gonna make you watch this. Give me just a second. Okay, I got it. So off camera, what I did is I put some adhesive down on my all-purpose mat. I stood it the backing side down, and then I was able to just slide my scissors right through there. I think that was Katie. If it's not, please, 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 please don't hate me. But whoever showed me that, thank you so much. I'm going to just put this down on here. And then I'm going to take our, is it called Bitty Bling? And then just add it on here as well. Put one up there. And then two over here. So there is my version of the mystery envelope challenge for this month. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, please, please check out the other 6 Bakers with Hearts video collaborations and see what they've done with theirs, because I'm sure it's gonna all be amazing. Thanks for watching. I hope you come back and watch again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.